Okay. Okay, this should be. We're back. Uh, Sorry, some technical difficulties have been cropping up, so I hope this still goes well. We are back in the past. When we last left off, we had our intrepid trio of troublesome students stuck in the past, and they just murdered two adults.
No, hold on. Whoa. Only one. The other one is still alive.
Have you checked?
Yeah, we did, I think, and she was unconscious.
You very
I don't-
specifically told us that our 11-year-old fists weren't enough to kill a grown woman.
Yeah, but you didn't hit
However,
her with
we
your
did
11-year-old fists.
However, we did put her in a cage and turn the lever on and leave it on.
You
I don't
hit
remember
her
that.
over the face with an angel, and two, you did also do that. You stuck her in a cage and then turned the fucking power on. So
Well,
she is being
that's
tasered.
that's what she gets for being part of a morally dubious government experiment.
If you
Yeah.
did that to everyone who was part of a morally dubious government experiment, there wouldn't be a lot of government people left.
True, but
Yes.
Barry would have a bigger kingdom to rule. By the way, Barry is now the only one without blood on their hands. Unless you count the kid who already killed himself.
I do. So,
Oh wait, no, we did save him though.
no, you murdered
Kinda.
him.
No, we
You
sent him
straight-
back to Otherworld.
You personally, straight up, stopped his resurrection.
Okay, that doesn't mean
You
can't kill
literally
something
killed
that's
him.
already dead.
Yes, you can. You totally can. You can kill something if it is undead.
His essence still exists in Otherworld, so we didn't kill him.
He was undead. He was partially across the plains, and so you can still
All
kill
right.
him.
Fine,
You murdered a bitch. Anyway,
I gave him a tracheostomy.
I am so glad I can curse on my own podcast. I feel bad when I can't. Anyway, so we're back. We're back in the past. Samurai Jack. No, we're back in the past. It's around 1970 something. The screen will say 77, but whatever. The screen is also using Commodore 64 letters, and it's just before the Commodore 64 came out, so
Nobody would
Time-
have pointed that out.
I don't care. Whatever.
Oh well.
We're back.
Yeah,
Okay,
we've had
we're back.
technical difficulties, so we've been trying to get this working.
Okay.
Gonna be a short episode.
Yeah, it'll be a little short, but we have our time. It'll be fine. So we're back in the past.
Samurai Jack.
Whenever I say in the past, it always just makes me think of that.
But
Way in the past, somewhere else.
I fucking love that. So I think that we should probably sneak into the dorms. Sneak back to the dorms.
All right, is that what you guys are gonna do?
Yeah.
Dorms? Okay.
All right. Are we gonna sneak Jack into the girls' dorms where we stole the clothes, or are we gonna try and sneak into the boys' dorms, or with
Oh yeah, I forgot
William-
that Danny's wearing a skirt.
yeah,
Yeah.
Danny and Barry are wearing the girls' uniforms.
More than half of the party is wearing the female uniform. Also, more than half the
Not
party
only
is
that-
wearing the uniform.
Not only that, but Jack did not recognize us at all.
Oh yeah, Jack. Did Jack even know who? Does Jack know who we are?
Has Jack figured it out yet?
Right now,
'Cause-
we might have a hint right now. It's like,
'Cause-
wait, no, he figured it out. It's like, what,
Well, I mean,
guys?
Christine and Azrael do look different because they're in different forms of battle, and also because of the Ghost of Christmas aesthetic.
Only temporary.
Yeah.
The Ghost of Christmas like skin, like when you get
Yeah.
like an Overwatch skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Way to stick me with the Grim Reaper, by the way.
it's
I mean,
appropriate.
you are the angel. Azrael is the angel of
Yeah.
death.
I know, but you guys got happy things.
No, mine. Oh, who?
It's
Oh.
random.
Okay. Well, okay. Oh, damn it. I should have tried when we were fighting. I tried to see if I could have two summons, Wanton Ignorance. I completely forgot.
What?
Want and Ignorance. They're the two children that the two children of man that the Ghost of Christmas Present leaves with Scrooge.
I do not remember that being a thing.
No, it's to give an ironic echo to Scrooge's earlier line of are there when the two people are asking him for a donation, he's like they're like, oh, the poor, we need donations for the poor and the needy. And he's like, are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? They should go there. But some would rather die. Then they better do it soon and decrease the surplus population. Yeah, whenever Scrooge sees Wanton Ignorance, he's like, you can't leave them with me. Have they no home? Have they no quartering? And Ghost of Christmas Pack is like, there are prisons, there are whorehouses.
Your Ghost
But,
of Present.
Yeah. That is the Ghost of Christmas Present who
Yeah,
shows
okay.
him Wanton Ignorance.
The one that looks holly and jolly, not the one that looks like a candlestick.
Correct.
Yeah.
They hide in his robes.
That entire sequence is just insane. Anyway, game.
Just look up Wanton Ignorance.
So time travel. Yeah, so you guys are heading back. You guys are passing by all of those cells that you kind of skipped over before.
Yeah. I'm not going to open them.
All right, Danny, you're skipping over them again too.
I don't know if I'd open them, but I do look in them.
Yeah, so a bunch of them have like children inside. Last time I described a few with the more supernatural stuff happening. All of the children look off. And they're all wearing like prison-like clothing. You know, like jumpsuits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably mention them to the people upstairs, or else they're not gonna get fed.
The people upstairs. The people upstairs.
Yeah, like, we should probably mention them to the students, or... Well, we know that those two aren't the only adult staff at the school right now. There's the chef.
What if we leave the
He
door
was-
open?
Yeah, you're right. There are exactly 2 other adult staff that you have seen.
Who is
What
the
if we-
other?
What if we
The
leave
bitch that
that
was
note?
also doing the food in the cafeteria with him.
Oh, yeah, there's the chef and the lunch lady, and then
Not
the
lunch
two
lady.
government
She's-
agents who we just killed.
There's
What
the
if we-
chef, the governess. You know, she's like the governess or the headmistress, like the, matron.
Oh, guys, she's the one that.
Oh,
she-
yeah, her. The one who'd, like, tapped, and then all the kids did shit in unison. It was spooky.
What if we leave a note that says that Sergeant Steele went missing in the basement,
Well, then they'd know we were in the basement.
but they won't know it's us. They don't know what we write like.
That is true. No one here has seen our handwriting, except us.
Hanging right now, just definitely just leave something like that here, just say from like an indiscriminate like adult name, and then like,
Noah-
try to-
Noah
Sounds
jumps
awesome.
up on Jack's shoulders, and Noah just goes, you guys, are you sure anyone else knows about here?
Like,
Probably not, considering they're not allowed down here.
like, did you girls notice anyone's eyeing you? Like, you know, trying to follow you?
It's dangerous down
I'm not a
here.
girl.
I'm
Neither
just
am
saying. No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. From like the disguises.
Oh.
It's me, Danny, your totally 100% a boy friend.
You're Jack's boyfriend?
Oh,
I'm just right now.
that was out of character.
I'm just right now just trying to cover tracks right now because.
Well,
this.
if we leave them here with and nobody knows, then what's gonna happen to them? If we cover our tracks, then they're gonna be stuck down here. If we let someone know, then people will know. Although I think that our
Barry.
tracks are pretty covered with Admiral Steele.
Barry,
What?
they might die. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's why we need to let someone know.
You feel like when you let someone know,
We can always
that
just
might be
open
fine.
the
It's
doors,
like,
though.
What if they're locked?
We can just get them out. We can open locks.
Can we? Do we?
She lifts her hand and a fireball appears in her hand. Yes, I can open a lock.
But if they're like us, then they probably have locks that aren't good for that.
Yeah, but did you notice that their spirits were all weird?
No?
I saw one who looked all gooey.
She drags Barry to the next door, and she points at the through the window.
Barry is not going to look.
She
Danny
tries
looks.
to she tries to mush Barry's face into looking.
Barry closes their eyes.
Danny looks, Danny looks.
Inside the room is a pale, tall teenager around 16 years old. He is wearing the school uniform rather than the prison outfit that the others are wearing. He is sitting, and it seems like there's a photographic copy of him about 30, like halfway outside of him, as if he's just slightly out of focus. But it's partially invisible.
What if we free just one of them and have that person free the rest? That'll give us time to leave.
Why do you feel like you need to leave before they get out?
I just have a bad feeling.
What if they hurt us?
You think the abused children will hurt other children?
I don't know, they might lash out.
I mean,
They're gonna have a lot of... They're gonna
hurt
have
people
a lot of...
hurt
A lot
people.
of... Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of,
And besides, what if they
He, like,
don't know how to control their spirits?
smacks his
Uh-huh.
hand in his other hand as he's thinking. They're gonna have a lot of,
They're gonna be like they're gonna be like Jack.
built up anger.
Yeah.
She's going to poke Barry in the tummy. And like, you can control your spirit. And she just walks away and starts walking towards a door and sticks
Only
her
one.
finger in a lock.
Open only one, and then we leave.
She sticks her finger in a lock and busts it open with a small explosion. Letting out a boy who looks like the rest, but is wearing like a backpack that is also a spider.
You open the rest of the doors.
He does not respond and just leaves.
Ow.
He does not seem to be able to respond.
He must be traumatized.
like you're talking about like one of the kids here.
Yeah. There's kids in all. There are literally like a few dozen they're somewhere between like a dozen and 100. Somewhere between a dozen and 120. You know what I mean? Like a factor of 10.
A dozen,
yeah.
a dozen.
There's a lot of doors.
And
Alright,
they all have
gotta
children
be
inside.
a button to
Gotcha,
open
buddy.
them all then.
Well, then find it.
Well, it's probably back in that other room.
She just goes walking off towards the other room.
Alright, go find the button.
Fine. I go with Christine.
Yeah, I do too.
All right. So Christine eventually finds a big red button. I'm pressuring her.
Okay, I don't know if it's gonna be as obvious as a big red button. This might be a decoy button.
Yeah, it would probably say something
always
like
It's
the
the
red button.
70s though. It's the 70s. They might be dumb.
Well, they.
The big red button has got to do something important, right?
What if it blows the place up?
Why would it blow the place up? We know it's around in
Government
the future.
fail-safe.
Yeah,
But we know this place is around in the future.
I've seen that. Well, but do we know that these things already happened?
I guess we don't, but who cares?
And I don't remember this place being here in the future, though. I was locked in the hallway, but it was a lot shorter and smaller.
Christine tries to press the button.
I pick up Christine.
I look
Christine,
and see if
wiggle-
there's a label on the button before I press it.
It says emergency release.
Oh.
Oh,
I still hold Christine. I don't want Christine to push it.
I push it.
Okay.
Christine is wiggling and like flailing her limbs trying to press it in like
Nah,
a very
I-
cartoonish manner. All right.
let-
Danny press button.
I let Danny press the button.
When
You
Danny,
see? The important thing is reading the label of the button.
Can you even read, Christine?
can you read?
I assume so. They've made it this far.
She sticks
I
her
mean-
tongue out at Barry.
I mean, I'm doing good in English. I've read the Iliad and the Odyssey and all that. Remember?
Those aren't in English.
Translated.
So when Danny presses the button, the doors do not all swing open. What does open is the solid lead cage that was in the room that you've
Oh.
been in.
Yeah, that.
Well, I go look for. Press
The-
it again, so that it's on that. You know, we probably could have pressed that button during the fight. Oh well.
Why do you press it again?
I don't know.
Well,
Press other buttons then.
when you press it again, you hear a cry from like someone who's trying to scramble out from under the giant solid lead block.
Oh shit, is she still alive?
Oh no, that's not where she is.
Oh, sorry. I thought when you said big lead cage, I thought you meant the
No,
one
we
that
put them
you-
in a mesh cage.
Yeah, chicken
Right.
wire.
I thought
No,
that's
this is
what you meant.
this is
Okay.
the kid we read about.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna press it again. I thought it was the other cage.
No.
I
Yeah.
thought it was the mesh.
Okay. When it opens,
opens-
a small black figure walks out. The figure looks kind of like a weasel, but is black and very fluffy. Where is he? The voice
I
is
want to
weak
hug it.
and tries to walk further, but stumbles down and falls on the floor. He can't be far.
Can I hug it?
You can.
All right. Can I take it to Otherworld?
You can try.
All right, I'll roll will.
Yes, please.
Because every other time I've brought a spirit to Otherworld, their owner also came. So, 1.
You try to go to Otherworld, but as soon as you do, you feel like your body flickering in and out of space, and feel like a stutter in sound, and you return to where you are, and as the small spirit screams its head off.
Uh-oh. Sorry.
Maybe not do that.
I
Alright.
need him.
Was there only one lead block?
Yes.
Ooh. What does he look like? What's he look like?
I just, he has brown hair and blue eyes, and he's like 2 inches taller than you. And he points at Barry. The spirit's like trying to describe things, but is having a lot of trouble.
Alright, so we know he has hair and we know he has eyes. Alright, that's a good start.
But let's poke its face into all the windows and see if he's in one of them.
Yeah. Alright. I pick them up and walk towards all the windows.
The spirit does not react to any of the test subjects in the windows.
Do you know the name?
As you know, the last test subject where this experiment was done upon was not in the room when you looked at the door. Remember, you looked at the file that had the information describing the experiment that cut the spirit off?
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
He was not in that room, so.
Alright, so so they're not here. Do you know the name?
It's Fuzzy.
Alright, so we need to find someone named Fuzzy.
No, Barry.
Oh.
I think it started with an R, or maybe his last name started with an R.
Oh, they're doing a cold reading.
The spirit is starting to fade a little more.
Uh-oh.
Flickering out of existence.
Can I shove it to Christine? Like I try to push it into Christine.
Christine is just like mushed against it.
Oh wait,
holds-
can I put the collar around it in an effort to like basically extend its presence by feeding it energy from Christine? Like that's how the collars work, right?
You can definitely
The
try.
collars also bring forth the worst in them.
Yeah,
we
no,
might get
exactly.
we might get a very angry weasel.
Yeah, but
Most weasels are
it
angry.
won't be angry at us.
It
A
might.
lot of
Hopefully.
weasels are angry.
Well, worst case scenario, I just
Well,
dismiss.
Let me try something. I'm gonna grab Azrael's hand and place it on the Weasley thing.
All right. What are you trying
It's
for?
like, can you do something? Can you heal him?
I can try. I can try, Master.
Kane.
Master Daniel. Master Faulkner.
Gosh,
Master
size of
Faulkner.
a tangerine.
I can try, Master Faulkner.
More gravy than a grave about you.
He.
I've been watching.
Asriel closes his eyes and begins to focus. And then, after a few seconds, Danny, I need you to roll will.
Yeah, okay. Let me go into bot chats. That's where we're supposed to roll.
Oh god damn it!
Silver. 4DF.
Chalky has the thing about not having the character sheet ready. I have the thing about not rolling.
Me. That's -2.
Oof.
Alright.
Do we have fate points? I forget how to use them. I think I could use them for helping or something.
We only get like 3 throughout the entire game, don't we?
Yeah, that's per session.
Oh, per session?
Yeah, you know that, right?
Well,
Let's
how's it
see.
work?
How many
I
do we
do not
have?
know. I do not know.
3 per session. Then I just have a list as 3 for me.
No, it's a
Same.
function of something. So I mean, yeah,
Uh,
it's complicated. But yes, if it's listed as 3, then it's 3. It's just anyway.
This allows you to either Okay, they can be used to re-roll or add a 2. Whichever is more helpful. I think adding a 2 to make 0 isn't going to be as helpful.
You can use it.
You also have to explain or justify how the aspect is helpful in order to get the bonus.
oh, you have to use your aspects.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he has ADHD. He might just try really hard. What was that?
That sounds like hitting a glass bottle at the top. No, a plastic bottle at the top.
Stop bonking your microphone with a water bottle.
I'm not. I'm drinking out of a seltzer bottle.
Okay, Danny's gonna try really hard.
Go ahead, I guess. Might as well learn how to use the fate points in the
Hooray!
last session.
Hooray, I got better.
This is like the equivalent of me using that fucking inspiration point in the last session. But like
That is a will roll of 2.
yeah, okay. So Azrael concentrates and a soft layer of pink light comes out of his hand, matching the color of the crystal that he is made of. The soft pink light covers the spirit, and the spirit is slowly becomes more distinct and less black, gaining more and more features for a few seconds. After about 10 seconds, Azrael's light cuts out, and Azrael coughs into his hand, exhausted. But the creature, the spirit, is a lot better looking like kind of like a 90s cartoon character for some reason. Like just very distinct outline, very distinct style.
Oh no, is he Knack the Weasel? Is he gonna be the inspiration for Knack? Also known as Fang the Sniper? The only Sonic character with a gun before 2000?
Anyway, he just waves. The spirit gets up. All right. I think I can't sense him, but he can't be too far away. It wasn't too long ago. They can't have taken him too far. And the spirit gets up and just like starts walking away.
Follow the boy.
When the spirit gets to the end of the passage, he hits another giant red button that is right next to the doorway, and that opens all the doors.
Oh.
Oh, okay. We were just going at the wrong red button.
No, we were going back to get you. Let me a roll to deceive.
Roll to lie.
I think there's like a social
2.
Sure, he believes your lie.
Woo!
Thank you so much. I am so happy to have people like you to be friends of
Rogers?
Robbie, Rennie,
Rogers. Is it Rogers?
I think it's either Roger or Renee.
It was a boy, right?
Maybe?
I whispered to Danny. I think it was Mr. Rogers.
Fuck.
Okay. Because Mr. Rogers can see them.
Hold on. I need to remember his face.
I need to remember his name. What was his first name? What was what do I need? Do I need?
I don't know if he ever told us his first name.
It would have been written
You
somewhere
can
on.
roll lore for his name, mainly because you have
okay.
seen it written down several times.
2.
before.
Hold on, let me see if I can do better because I get a +2.
If you get
1.
I was like, if you also get a 2, that would be funny to me. But this is better.
Danny's a little exhausted
All right.
What a.
because of spirit energy.
Yeah, you are
They're
very
linked.
exhausted. You are using spiritual powers.
What
more
was
than Ever
Oh
have.
yeah, no.
Danny usually just flies by the seat of his pants. This time he did something.
Mr. Rogers'
now he's
first name
tired.
is Hugo.
I put my hand on the weasel's shoulder and say, what's his name? Hugo Rogers.
Me? Look, I need to find him. And he just,
Does he wear sweaters?
the spirit starts to run.
All right, I run after.
The sweater thing might have been picked up in his adulthood.
Can I wait? Is there any way to turn Christine into like a goat form to ride on?
That will
'Cause I
require
did-
a high will roll.
All right, I'm gonna think about.
Like 4 or more.
All right, I'm gonna try, and I want to turn Christine into like a goat for
You're
fast.
trying to
goat.
turn Christine into a mount.
Yeah. Damn it.
Nah.
That was a
She
3.
You could use
she
a
starts-
fate point to add on too.
If you can figure out how it connects to one of your character traits.
I mean, Greek. No, that would be more like a Capricorn. Oh wait, no, that says Greek, not Greek. Damn it, Go-Goat doesn't exist yet, so I can't use that. Does it? No, Go-Goat doesn't.
Go-Goat?
Exist.
No, Go-Goat is from Generation 6.
Oh yeah, no. When was Gen 6 out? What was Gen 6? Sun and
Gen
Moon?
6
2014.
Oh yeah, no, Go-Goat. Yeah, no, I got nothing. I
No,
can't.
you only got Gen 5 here for it.
Yeah,
You got
Gen
Diamond
6
and
is
Pearl.
Gen 6 is 2013 X and Y.
Yeah, but Gen 5, yeah, that's where it's at. If we're talking about mounts, get yourself a deerling. Get yourself a
Well,
sausage.
yeah, but the thing is, I wouldn't be able to make that connection because Christine's not a deer; she's a goat. If it was in if it was 2014, then also Pokemon.
Actually, we don't have Generation 5 yet.
Yeah, no, it would.
That didn't come out in America until March 2011.
Dang it!
Okay.
No.
It came out in Japan September 18th, 2010.
Even
But
if
we're
yeah,
11-year-olds who don't know how to pirate video games yet.
and
So,
even if
unless one of
even
you
if
has
we
an
were-
uncle from Nintendo, you're
if
not gonna
even
get it.
even if like Barry, even if this was in even if this did take place in Japan, we still wouldn't have it because Barry would not like this. It was released after the school year started, so Barry would have no way of getting it.
Exactly. No, right now we're on Generation 4.
The best generation before the 2-generation gap of terrible games.
I think
Hey,
Generation 4.
I just-
Generation 4 is Sinnoh.
Yeah,
I'm still strongly against
also
you for
Soul
calling
Silver.
Gen 5 being terrible because it's
I
Gen
didn't like-
6.
I could not get invested in the story, and
You
Until
are
Sun and
talking to
Moon.
someone whose entire internet like identity is partially revolving around Gen 5 Pokemon. So
okay, but
Yeah, like I mean seriously, I mean I stand Keldeo. And I eventually
Alright.
found out that I like Crocodile
Alright,
more than
okay.
Totodile.
all right. So let's go
Anyway,
chase.
back to the game.
Back to the
Yeah,
game.
let's chase the weasel. We got 40 minutes.
Chase the Weasel.
Pop goes the weasel.
Oh man, by
Please
the
do
way,
not pop the Weasel.
Oh man,
This is the wrong kind of podcast for that.
I'm surprised you don't have like cinema. Shit, what was it?
Cinnamon.
No, not that.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon
There's
challenge.
no. No, L'Orchestra Cinematique. That's what I was trying to think of. I'm surprised you don't have the L'Orchestra Cinematique Pop Goes the Weasel during this chase scene. Although that would be copyright. That's not royalty free. It would be copyright. Anywho, yeah, no, let's chase the weasel.
Yeah.
So we're
Sorry, I
chasing
wanted
the
to
weasel.
change the music a little.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I was like, there's enough of the horror music. Slightly less horror. Still sounds cool though. Anyway,
Yeah, so we chase the weasel.
I expected this to be higher energy. So you pop through the. You run after the weasel. The weasel is running through all of the places you've been before. So nothing is really different except for the fact that as you run, you see a bunch of just children coming out. They're all in different states of disarray. All of their spirits look very creepy. Like, it seems like their spirits are way creepier than yours ever are. All of them are slightly, like, grayscale and black, and they all look exaggerated and terrifying.
Yeah.
I'd heal them all, but I think I might die.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're already exhausted from healing the one weasel. So... You...
Oh.
Huh? What's this? No. Sorry. I got a ding. And so you run after the weasel. You run through the basement of your household, and you go up the stairs into the kitchen, and you find the chef is still there.
We're gonna rush past the chef, ignore the chef, and keep chasing the weasel. At least
He
that's what I'm
swings
doing.
cleavers at you. Everyone after Barry, I need to roll. I need to roll athletics to dodge.
Do I need a dodge?
You do not. The others do.
Okay.
The other two do. It's because like you're the first one out, so like he sees you first, he tries, but you can't get to you, so he tries to stop
Can I
the
try
others.
tripping him?
Danny manages to easily dodge the cleaver.
Slide between the legs.
Yeah. Slices right above the head and all that sort of stuff. Jack? Athletics? You can't get worse than... You can't get worse than Danny. Come on, Danny doesn't have any skill in athletics.
Yeah. Come on, Jack. I believe in you. Barry believes in you.
You. And if you don't get all that great, we'll just use up all them fate points.
They bear leave in you.
Come on, Jack. I believe in you. You're
Barry,
number
I believe
one.
Barry bear leaves in you.
Come on.
Jack? Whatever. I'll just continue with Barry and
Yes, I'm here. What
Roll
do you
Roll
want?
an
athletics.
athletics, please.
athletics.
Well, what? Athletics? Okay.
Athletics. Yeah, to dodge a cleaver.
Yes.
If you can dodge a cleaver, you can dodge a ball. You got to get better than Danny, because Danny got a 3 and doesn't even have a modifier.
If you don't do all that great, well, we have fate points that we've never used. You might want to use a fate point.
Negative 4. Let's see if I
Can
do
you
more.
do you
That is
have
a
anything that
-4.
do you have a thing that can make sense for using a fate point though? Remember,
What
it
are
has
your
to apply.
aspects?
What are
I
your
mean-
aspects?
My aspects right now is that I'm
No,
basically a somewhat.
it's a thing.
No,
The fate
Here.
aspects.
on your character sheet above stunts.
Yep.
Hold up.
It's the top left corner of the first page of your character sheet.
Yeah, we were told to write down a few. We were told to write down aspects.
I remember, if I remember correctly, it was like your lunchroom table and your
Neurodiversity.
yeah.
Okay.
Those were the two main
Okay.
ones.
I mean,
Aspects.
neurodiversity.
It's a stunt is popular, and then
No,
aspect
above
was high.
stunts.
Okay, above stunt. Okay.
Yes, that's
student
aspect.
council. High concept is student council. Trouble is anger management.
Yeah, I don't think you can use those to dodge a cleaver.
Oh god. Can
I'd offer to have Azrael punch the chef in the back of the head, but he's tired.
can I?
Alright,
Can
I'm
I
just gonna
throw
cut
something?
this. I'm just gonna cut this short.
You get cleaver
Jack
to the head.
dies.
Yeah, that's the tragic end of this podcast. For the end of the season, Jack is dying in the past.
Yeah, after murdering someone.
Yeah, no. So as you run forward, Noah jumps in front of you, and as you run, Noah takes a cleaver to the neck.
Oh shit! That's gonna hurt.
I,
Jack,
It's gonna hurt you as well.
that's
you are paralyzed with pain as you feel the sensation of your head being chopped off your body as Noah lies decapitated in front of you. Noah, green glitter basically is flying out of Noah's neck. The other two of you don't see this. You leave. You have to follow the weasel.
Well, hold on. Barry's gonna, as soon as, can I roll to notice that Jack's not with us?
You can, yes.
Okay, because if Barry notices Jack's not with us, then Barry is definitely going back, considering we went to save Jack in the first place. That is a 2.
Yeah. That's a 0 on Danny. Danny's probably gonna be chasing the weasel.
Barry just says, "Keep it the weasel," and runs back to.
Barry does notice, yes. Barry, you see Jack holding his own neck with kneeling in front of Noah. You only see Noah's limp body as you see Jack holding his neck, and the blood dripping off of the cleaver.
Is there blood?
Yes.
Blood, not sparkles. Okay.
No, sparkles are coming like. It's like he's like Noah is disintegrating into glitter like an anime.
Okay. Is there like a bottle of olive oil nearby?
Yes.
What was
Are you
the judge?
serious?
What was the judge cooking?
The judge?
Or not? Sorry. What was the chef cooking?
The food.
Sorry,
that
you said decapitation. I immediately thought like execution.
No. The judge was cooking the food for the adults.
The chef.
The chef.
Is the stove currently on?
Yes.
I'm gonna throw a bottle of olive oil at the stove
All right.
to create
Roll
a grease
athletics.
fire.
It's not going to be very high. Just roll.
Phew.
Okay. Yeah, you roll it, and the entire top of the center countertop is on fire. Giant fire.
Now, while he's distracted, I want to try and can I go up to Noah and try to put the head back on the neck?
You have not actually seen that Noah's decapitated yet.
All
You
right.
see Noah is limp in front of Jack, who is holding his neck.
All right.
Like his own neck. Jack is holding his own neck.
Is his neck bleeding?
You cannot tell.
All right. I'm gonna run up, and I'm pretty sure I can tell that Noah's decapitated when I run up.
Yeah, maybe. Takes a second.
All right. Can I try to find the head and put it back on the neck?
You can...
I don't know. Maybe the sparkles will It's magic.
I'm just imagining. Okay, so we're just gonna pause here for a second, but
Yeah.
this is what Barry is doing for the next few seconds. Barry is like trying to put Noah's head back on. It just like keeps like
It's the Shrine of the Silver Monkey.
just keeps like yeah, exactly. He just puts it on
The head
backwards.
is backwards.
Meanwhile, there's a massive grease fire going on in the background.
Okay. I did not mean to set everything on fire. Like that was
Again.
yeah, again. I completely forgot that I had done that in the past before. I do not mean for fire to be a running theme.
Your servant
fits.
your servant is literally a demon. So like
I know.
yeah, so Noah's is glittering more.
Okay.
He's like effervescing into glitter.
Oh.
Cut to Danny. Danny, you're following the weasel as he goes upstairs and tries to like look in all the rooms. A lot of people seem very startled when you come crashing into their room with a weasel and also a talking rock. Yeah.
Official business. Chase Weasel.
Official business! Weasel just pops into every room trying to find his master, but he can't find him in the rooms. He moves away. Just running more. He jumps out a window.
Well, Azrael, we've done this once.
I imagine you jumping out the window is the exact same time the grease fire starts.
So,
Anime.
is the window open or has he shattered the window?
The weasel shattered the window.
Jump out the
Or
window.
maybe
next
the
to it.
weasel phased through it and Danny has to crash.
No, just jump through the window next to it.
Nah. Okay, so Danny's gonna jump out the window and yell for wings.
It takes a lot of effort, but you manage to barely float down to the ground. Azrael,
Oh yeah, no, it's probably a rough landing, but it's not a broken leg.
Azrael has
There's
fallen
no-
asleep, like holding onto your back.
Okay, that's fine.
Azrael's holding onto you like a weird crystalline backpack.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and make him a necklace again.
Roll well.
Two.
You manage to do so, but you have no feeling of energy reserves left.
Yeah. Danny tired, but Weasel is Chase.
You run after the weasel. The rest of the campus seems even stranger than it did than where you have been, because where you've been has either been completely new or a place that is basically exactly the same. Now that you are outside of that area, you are walking through these places that feel like they should be the same, but is not. Going around, you can see the the weasel is chasing over to a patch of the woods that you remember being completely overgrown in your time. But you find yourself in this part of the woods. There is a building here. This building seems like it could be a school, but actually looks like a hospital instead. He runs inside of the hospital.
I continued. I go in the hospital.
Nurses are manning the desk, but for some reason, don't seem to notice you as the spirit flickers and runs and runs and runs. The spirit's coat is slowly bleeding back to black and fuzzy and out of focus as he runs and he runs up the stairs. The spirit moves farther up and he goes. He runs inside a doorway. The spirit goes inside of the door, and there he is, a young boy covered in a sheet. There appears to be some kind of monitoring system, but it's not advanced, nothing like what you would have in your time. However, the young boy seems to be alive. The spirit goes and curls up on the young boy's chest. What do you do, Danny?
Is he completely covered by the sheet?
No, his face is out.
I'm going to lightly hold the fading weasel spirit and just kind of mush it a little against the boy's face. Make some skin-to-skin contact.
That'll be like an extra $50.
Barry.
What, American healthcare? Oh wait, no, this is in the 70s. That'll be an extra $5.
The spirit slowly begins to effervesce, fading into little sparks. However, you do see that the face of the young boy grows less and less pale, and the sparks blend into his body, and he wakes up.
Danny is kind of just like fanning his hands above to make sure the dust goes down.
So the weasel eventually completely fades away. All of the sparks rejoin the body of the boy. The boy's cheeks turn rosy, and he wakes up with a slight smile. He just says, "I had such a warm dream. I've been sick for so long." And he just tries to get up, but seems a little bit lightheaded.
Maybe stay down for a little while longer. You've both been through a lot.
Alright, and now I'm gonna cut back to Barry and Jack.
Okay, Barry is crying at this point, seeing that nothing is working.
Noah is effervescing even more, slowly fading into green sparks.
I'm just gonna hand both parts of Noah to. I'm just gonna shove them to Jack and just be. I'm sorry, I couldn't do anything. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna push them to Jack. Like
Jack,
Jack,
you cradle the two parts of your young friend, your buddy's body. As they slowly fade into sparks, he loses all form.
No, don't go, man. I screwed up you, man. You're partners with me.
This may be the most anime thing I've ever described, by the way. Jack, your tears fall on Noah's corpse, on the sparks, and you feel that the energies that were beginning to blend back into your body are going back out. They begin to reform into something solid in your hands.
Huh?
Something. Noah is coming back.
Noah? No? Is this you, man? Is that you?
I love that this really dramatic scene And the music is actually really perfect for this. But this really dramatic scene is happening, and then in the background there's this guy like calling the fire department and the police and trying to put out this fire and
To
getting
be
burned.
fair, a raging fire in the background with people desperately trying to put it out probably adds a lot of lighting to the scene.
Yeah, but there's just none of that sound happens, and it's all just this like background like sad music and Jack.
It's like,
Right, it's one of those stylistic choices where all background noise is
completely cut
overpowered.
out. Yeah.
yeah. It's like
completely
just
cut out.
in the background, it's just 911. A little girl's gonna
Yeah, it's like really
run olive
muffled.
oil in the fucking oven, and now there's a giant fire. Please help.
So Jack,
Yeah.
you feel Noah's body return. You smile a little bit, and then you
As
look
that
down.
happens,
Oh, and then I fall down.
Then you look down. You feel weak, Jack. Your energy is depleted, and you look into your hands. It's not Noah as you knew him. What is in your arms is a giant egg.
Oh god.
I want to,
Oh god.
seeing as
This is-
something happened.
I was
Uh,
guessing that this was gonna happen.
This
Yeah,
we're literally having a Digimon moment
Back to
here.
square
Yeah,
one.
this is a Digimon Tamers ending. I love it.
So I'm gonna
Wait,
grab
no,
Jack
no.
by the arm, and we need to run out of the kitchen now, because smoke is definitely filling up.
Okay, well, I wouldn't say tamers, but yeah, I'm running out with Barry. I'm just gonna get
Barry,
All
you're
right.
the only one with full energy. You run out.
As I do, is there baking soda nearby that I can throw at the fire?
Yes, there is.
All right, I want to try and throw baking soda at the fire.
Athletics, you'll need
All right.
a 1.
God damn it, that's a 0. Oh god, please tell me I don't accidentally grab baking powder, because that'll actually make things worse.
No, you grab something and just throw it, but it just lands on a like bonks off of the oven rather than
Oh, thank
landing on the
God.
stovetop.
Instead of it going out in the air and falling down, you just threw the box.
Yeah, exactly.
Well-
You just threw the box and it just like bonk.
Now the box just kind of burns, so there's like it goes out in a little spot, but
No, but
Yeah.
it falls on the floor. It doesn't fall on top of the counter with the stovetop. It goes onto the floor.
I mean, there would be dripping, burning olive oil
Yeah.
onto the floor.
Yeah.
All right.
at
Well,
the very least, now the chef sees that you've thrown something.
yeah,
He's like,
I,
oh yeah, this is
You-
good for fire.
Do you call out for the children that are upstairs at all, or?
is there not a fire alarm going off?
No. Wait, let me see. Wait, what is 1970s government building
It'd be
code?
like the bell. It would be
Military
the
building
bell.
code. 1970s fire code.
1977, 1978 Standard Fire Prevention Code.
Fire alarms were invented in 1902.
Well, yeah, they were automatic, and it was.
guys, you literally just made me the 2K of the place.
Oh my god, I'd have to spend $100 to get this fire prevention code from like 40 years ago.
Oh man,
30 years
hey,
ago.
Is that the girl from Final Fantasy?
Hey, oh god.
That is very mean.
I mean,
Just
don't talk about
pull the
Final
fire
Fantasy.
alarm on the way out of the kitchen.
Sure.
Yeah, we gotta pull the fire alarm.
It's not
Alright.
automatic. There's
Very,
definitely
very-
gonna be at least
very-
like a fire alarm
Very-
pull.
Please, let's not talk about Final Fantasy right now, especially after tonight. Don't let us
All right,
talk
you see
about it.
fire. You see the smoke raging throughout the house. It does not seem. It seems like the fire suppression. Either there isn't any, or it does not work. But the
Oh, yeah, no, that's good because a fire suppression is usually water, and that would not work for a grease fire.
but like there is water. It just only works in the kitchen. The rest of that building doesn't have sprinklers.
Oh god, so that means so that may be a little worse than I imagined because if there's water raining down on the grease fire,
There will. Yeah, I guess there is.
All right. Well, I just killed a chef, probably.
Yay, you're
So,
all
I guess-
murderers.
Yeah.
We're all child murderers.
All three of us.
You
All
just
three of
show
us killed
you show
someone.
Back to the Future. You show up Back in the Future, and you're like, "We're all killers," and William's like, "Me too," and then it just turns out he like shivved a guy on winter break.
All right.
Got into a gang war
So, I
in New Jersey.
don't.
What is this like?
I don't. We need to find. Danny. As I'm running around and as people are probably flooding the place or trying to
Fleeing.
rush out.
Fleeing the
yeah.
place. That's the word you're
I'm
looking
gonna
for.
be asking. Have you seen a weasel? Have you seen a weasel?
A few of the boys, they look very confused, but they nod. He jumped out of the window, governor. He jumped out of the window.
Where'd he go?
They just like point in the general, the correct direction.
All right, I'm gonna run off into the woods where they point.
Are you dragging Jack along, who is exhausted?
Yeah.
Or... Okay.
Yeah.
Are
As
you
you
dragging along Jack, who is likely too tired to possibly leave the building on his own?
Yeah.
No, you're already outside the building, I'm assuming. At this point,
Yeah,
you're
no,
in the front yard.
I'm grabbing Jack by the arm and running.
Oh, that sounds horrible. Yeah, so you and Jack, you tug Jack along, and you run, and you run, and you run, and you get to the hospital. And there, I'm gonna assume you left the boy, unless you want to just stay with the boy, Danny.
I'd probably have left after a bit because, like, you know, he needs a moment.
Yeah. So you
But as I leave, I'm gonna look and see if there's a name on the door.
roll, look.
Notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll roll notice. R or DF plus 1, 2.
Yeah, it says the name.
Is the name-
Rogers Hugo, sure.
Woo!
I'm
caught
not
it!
I'm not entirely certain if I don't think that was who I said it was last time, but it's fine.
Yeah, you didn't say a name. You explicitly didn't say a name.
It was always subject.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So sure. I'll go with that. That's more interesting than anything else.
Oh yeah, no. At least we'll be able to tell him that we killed someone in the 1970s, and he won't look at us like we're crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna get back from winter break, and Danny's gonna be like, "Mr. Rogers, I saved your life back in 1977."
Nah, it'd be like, Barry'd be like, I'm going to build my castle on the death place of Lieutenant Sarge.
Lieutenant Sergeant Steele.
Lieutenant
Oh,
Sarge.
right. Yeah.
Lieutenant Sarge is an even worse name.
No,
No,
that's
That's
the Pokemon gym leader. That's the electric gym leader from Pokemon Red.
I love
Isn't his
that
name
guy.
Lieutenant Surge?
Yes.
Yeah. No, Lieutenant Sarge. No, that's a Red versus Blue character.
How do you spell lieutenant? I've never learned how to spell lieutenant.
LT.
It's a weird, dumb French word.
LT is the abbreviation, and that's all I know. LT,
I was
period.
gonna-
That's
I was
how
gonna-
you spell
I
it.
was, I was gonna spell it L-I-E-U-T.
Anyway. So you find Danny walking out
Yes,
of the
yeah, yeah.
the place. Barry, you see that Danny's spirit is exhausted and turned basically into just a rock. And completely silent. You're the only one with a functional spirit at the moment.
Functional in quotation marks, because remember, we did get our organs wrecked when
yeah.
he went all Doom Guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need a Tylenol when you get home.
Yeah, no, I'm probably, between everything I did, I'm probably just as tapped out. Well, maybe not as tapped out, but I'm still tapped out, probably.
You're running on adrenaline from the grease fire right now.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah,
There's a reason I haven't been, like, Also, breaking all the cages and all that. Christine's probably tired as well.
Yep.
Yeah, but Christine still has a smidgen of energy.
You guys
Yeah.
still have magical energy, even if you're fucked up
Alright.
physically.
I'm just gonna grab William and
Danny.
force. Yeah,
Danny.
Danny. Sorry, I'm gonna grab Danny. I'm still grabbing Jack, and I'm just gonna will us into Otherworld.
Roll will.
1.
It does not work.
Sorry, I think I'm tapped out.
We should go
Where? That place
I
is
don't
on
know.
fire.
find. I don't know. Find Grandpa. Ask him when I get back.
Oh yeah. By the way, the school's on fire.
What? What? Why is the school on fire,
It's not
Barry?
the school.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Look, out of character, it might not be a school right now, but it is to us.
No.
Yeah.
No. What I mean is, the dorm is on fire, not the school.
I know.
Oh.
As far as Barry's aware, the dorm is part of the school.
I mean, it's on the same campus, but they're very different buildings.
Yeah. Well, Barry still considers it like the entire thing the school.
Barry, why is the dorm on fire?
It's not my fault. I'm gonna roll to save.
That sounds like it is almost that sounds like it's almost exclusively your fault.
How could I set the whole place on fire?
Christine just like tugs on
Christine's tapped out, remember? And I shove Christine back in the bag.
Christine is trying to call you out. So you guys walk back to the children.
I flop on the ground.
Huh?
I flop on the ground.
Why? What?
Because I'm tired.
All right. Well, Barry drags you back as well, I guess.
No, I flop on the ground after we get back.
Okay. So you
Yeah,
get back in like a good safe distance away from the building that is on fire, as well as the other building that is on fire. The weird shadowy black building where the cafeteria is also on fire. The cafeteria is in that building in your time. That building is
Wait,
also on fire.
Are they not connected?
The cafeteria, not the mess hall.
I told you it's not my fault.
You
Wait,
see,
who started?
you see the children piled out in the front lawn of the building, and you see like a good dozen adults piled out of the other building, all of which look really shady, and in suits and like ties and like shady stuff. And
Can
then
I look for the chef?
you do not see the chef.
Fuck, I did kill someone.
You also see the giant pile of children who are the giant pile of the underground children, all of which look slightly pale, all of which their spirits are displayed openly, and all of which are in between the two groups: the regular children that you have met recently who lived in the dorm, and the weird adults who came from the spooky building.
All right. Well,
This is now a very uncharacteristically warm winter day.
Oh yeah, no, you guys are actually feeling a little bit better just because the fire is raging hot enough where you're like, oh hey, it's kind of
yeah, no, rub my hands and hold it out.
kind of like a summer breeze.
I didn't know you were one to hum.
No, it's
Danny says on the floor.
the song.
What-
He's Mr. Green Christmas. He's Mr. Sun.
Oh yeah, from the Reichenbach movie.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I can't pronounce that.
I really
The
The
puppets
Rudolph
scare me.
people.
the Rudolph people.
The puppets scare
I thought
me.
it was
but I like the
Reichenbach.
music.
Anyway,
Might be, I don't
I
know.
love those movies. By the way, they're fucking great.
I like The Hobbit.
Did they make a Hobbit?
Lord of the Rings. They made Hobbit or Lord of the Rings. I don't remember.
They made one. I don't remember that. I only remember the cartoon Hobbit and then the live action ones. Anyway, so you're there. Do you speak to someone, or what?
Try and find Grandpa.
Yeah, I'll drag Grandpa Faulkner over here and be like, we need to go home. Send us home. We don't want to be here.
Well, you see, it's a little bit difficult now with the, he waves his hand at the fire.
I don't want to live in the 70s.
Rankin Bass, that's what it's called.
Rankin Bass.
I want to try to say something.
Ronkenbuck. Look, you kind of, all of my equipment was in my room and I didn't grab it, so...
Well, what are we supposed to do?
By the way, you see his friend, the younger boy, crying his eyes out. Like, just absolutely crying and trying to scramble to get back in the place, but the puppet spirit has manifested and is tugging him back. And he's just crying his eyes out about...
Now I feel really bad because this is the second time I've destroyed the puppet's home.
Technically, it's the first time.
Now you can actually get yourself to bed. Aiden, come on, go to the bathroom right now.
What?
They're talking to their family.
Right. Okay, so...
It's like a perfect opportunity. Since
Eventually...
59 now.
Eventually, they manage to do something. Hobble together a giant circle. They managed to do something, and that is get like a hand circle of all of the defected children that are like depressing looking and like
But you're gonna need
the grayscale children who
Yeah,
are all
wanton ignorance.
all the grayscale children are holding hands in a giant circle around you, and the two children you knew, Grandpa and other boy, are like Puppet Boy. They have gotten all of the grayscale children to begin singing songs to you, and they are singing a Christmas song.
It's sweet, but also it's a little disconcerting.
Yeah, they're all very monotone. It's very creepy. It sounds like they're trying to summon Cthulhu with, like, jingle bells. But it's probably, like, Good King Winsler or one of those other really weird ones.
Good King Wenceslas?
What?
Good King Wenceslas.
It's just Carol of the Bells, but it's in a minor key, like a fucking like a movie trailer.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good King Wenceslas. It's the name of the song.
I thought it was Good King Winsler.
No, it's Wenceslas.
I drag Danny and Jack into the circle.
Yeah, you're all in the
Danny's-
middle of the circle.
The back of Danny's head is being dragged through snow.
Yeah, I'm dragging you by the foot.
Okay, I deserve this.
Oh wait, before we go, and I I pull out of my bag, I hand Danny back his clothes.
Oh, yeah, my sweater. Cool, thanks.
Oh yeah, you're
And
being
your
dragged through the snow within a skirt, which has got to be a lot more uncomfortable.
And your pants. Mostly because, you know, if we go back to our own time wearing these uniforms.
Might raise eyebrows.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you are eventually whisked back through time. You get the kind of like wormhole effect from like Doctor Who. It's like the wibbly tube.
Like the Astron's Call teleportation.
Yeah, it's the wiggly tube you saw before. You're all sent back to your homes in your current states, which are, to remind you, bruised, burned, scarred, completely wearing different clothes, and very, very exhausted. And you all return back to exactly where you were before.
All right.
On Christmas Eve night.
All right. Just gonna pull my clothes out of the bag and put those back in and hide the old school uniform in probably under the bed.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna flop down on the bed and fall asleep.
Sounds good. All right, that's all I've got planned. If the other two want to say anything before we what they do before they go.
Danny's still lying in the snow, now facing the fact that it is cold, is very quickly getting his like pants and the coat, and he's just gonna. He didn't really come with a backpack, so he's just gonna kind of ball up the uniform under his coat and just be like, it's still night, so he's just gonna rush in, like quiet, go back to bed.
Yeah,
Because
you're the only one. You're the only.
does he need a nap right now?
You're the only one that was in like the cold climate.
Yeah, it's below freezing right now for Danny. Hold on. Let me check that Google again.
Anyway, well, I'm going to say that that's about that's it, because Jack's player is not back, and so I'm just gonna skip that for now.
All right, so that's it for the season.
Yeah. So everyone at home, I want to thank you for listening to this. The like 3-4 people that do.
Yeah, tune in next week. I'm gonna be running a holiday one shot, and then once the new year rolls around, Chalkby here is gonna be running a D&D campaign.
Yeah, this game after the new year will be transferred out for a D&D campaign. That's going to be real interesting, and I hope you all enjoy it. But thank you for the campaign that's come so far. And I want to thank you all for joining us at the end of this year.
If you liked it, go ahead and leave a comment. I know it was a bit of a shorter one, but we did have technical difficulties. And you should check out some of the other videos, like my campaign or my Let's Plays.
Yeah.
Or the other episodes of this. Or if you're watching this like months in the future, go check out the D&D campaign that happens next year from our perspective.
And just as a short reminder, the Sacred Grove Fate campaign will be coming back. It'll just be coming back with slightly more planning, sometime around halfway through next year. That will be sometime halfway through 2021.
Sometime around summer.
Yeah, somewhere around the summer of 2021.
Around June, July, probably.
And hey, give World of Tapir a listen. I hear there's a pretty dashing kobold in it.
See, I feel like that's the opposite of meta.
All
right. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye, guys.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.